What's going down, everyone? Brother Stevanius here from Command Center Wargaming. Now, Games Workshop have just delivered us another monthly balance pass to 11th edition. So these balance passes coming in monthly now are basically just to fine-tune the early stages of the game. They will be shifting to quarterly balance passes though. So let's go through, we'll have a look at, see what the changes might be. So essentially, they haven't touched Orks. So because they're saying that Orks are getting a codex coming, so they're not going to change the points. In other words, they'll keep them broken for a bit while they sell more models, but like that's just the way it is. So Emperor's Children, Chaos Demons, Custodes got some slight points increases to keep them in line with the rest of the game. They were a bit out of control, especially Emperor's Children, Custode, jet bikes as well. I'll go through all the individual points later, but they were quite terrifying. I actually have 20 jet bikes here, almost finished painted, but I'll probably still finish them actually, or at least do 2 squads. My plan was to build like a Custode list, an all bike list, but we'll see how we go. Alright, so let's start having a look at some of these rules changes. So we'll start with the Adeptus Sororitas, the sisters. So they didn't actually get any individual points changes. But what they did get, they had some rules changes. Essentially, the miracle dice now start at the start of each turn, not at the start of each battle round. And the Celestian Ascendants also gain the Celestian keyword, which is going to help them out with some detachments. Let's have a look at the Custodes. So the Custodes, as I said, the Laris Custodians. All right, so first to second squad costs up 5 points and then 10 points on the 6-man. So up to 340. And the third unit, there's some massive tax increases here for the third unit. So 2 models, 140 points. We've got 3 models, 195 points. 5 models, 310. And 6 models, 370 points. The next unit were the bikes, so the Virtus Praetors. So 2 to 3 models for the first and second squads will remain the same. But moving to the third unit, 2 models is going to go up to 170 points, and a 3 model squad will go up to 240 points. So quite a big difference there. The Lions of the Emperor detachment as well just rose up to 3DP, which is fair enough, I'd say, because it was one of the more powerful detachments, depositions. So in terms of Mechanicus, so mostly points trending down here. All right, with the Castellan robots going down by 10 to 20 points. And then on the second model squad, 10 points for 330 points maximum. The Skystalkers down by 5 points. And we have a third unit also going down by 5 points to 85. The Sterilizers, so we've also got drops there. The only thing that really went up were the battle clades. So the servitor battle clades for the third squad, they're going to go up to 75 points from a 9 model squad of 65 points. So, all right, mostly buffs there for the Mechanicus. Tech Priest Dominus also down by 5 points, down to 60 points, which is good. No disposition changes there. Aeldari, so Aeldari were another massive winner. They were struggling pretty hard. 5 model squads of Dark Reapers are down by 5 points. 10 models down by 10 points, going down to 200 points. Dire Avengers are down. Eldrad Uthwain is down. The Spirit Sea is down by 5 points. The Storm Guardian down by 10 points. The Warlock is down by 5 points. Warlock Skyrunner's down. And Warwalkers are down as well. Alright, so everything's just going down for the Aeldari, which is looking good. So, and we've got 1 model of the Vice Arch is down by 10 points. All right. So obviously as well, if you want to check these out, just head to the Warhammer community pages. You can go through these more thoroughly. Astra Militarum, another massive winner. Now we do have 1 point raise here. So Kading shock troops, 10 models going down by 5 points. That's excellent. We really needed this. I actually started a Death Corps Krieg army, but they were performing so poorly that I knocked it back and I went back to Blood Angels because, yeah, they were just getting mulched. Now, Ketchkan Heavy Weapons Squad went up by 5 points to 70 points. Yeah, it's not the worst, but, you know, we had the points reductions where we needed it for the Guard. Jungle Fighters down 5 points for 10 models and 10 points for 20 models. Death Corps of Krieg, thank goodness. Kriegers, so Kriegers will be happy. We're down by 5 points from 70 points for 10 models. 20 models down by 10 points to 135. We have Krieg Artillery Squads. This is no surprise, going up by 10 points. Liam and Russ, look, there are a whole bunch of changes here. Pretty much we had war gear weapons, so multi-melters, las cannons across the board, plasma cannons all going up by 5 points. But each variant pretty much had a drop between 15 to 25 points, as I said in the intro. So massive, massive help there for the Guard, because considering the Lehman Russ battle tanks are one of our mainstay units, mixed with infantry, that's all gone down. That's a huge win for Imperial Guard. Black Templar. So not much change here. We did have the Land Raider Redeemer go up by 10 points. And the third model going up as well by another 10 points. Which you'll also see mimicked in the Spacemarine codex, I believe, as well. So I'm pretty sure that was a universal change. Sword Brethren just down all across the board there. 5 point drops, 10 point drops for 9 models and above. Third squad's also down by 5 points. So that's good. I think they could have used a little bit more changes, but yeah, it is what it is. Blood Angels. All right, now these guys got a bit of love, which is good. So we'll scroll up here. Okay, so Librarian Terminator armor went up by 10 points. Again, the Redeemer up. But in terms of faction-specific units, here's where it counts. So we have the Sanguinor went down by 10 points. Right, down 120 from 130. Sanguinary Guard, and this is fantastic news for me because I want to run like a whole detachment of these guys. So we have 3 models are now down by 5 points, and we have the third squad, or 3 model squad, going down by 5 points as well. 6 models remain the same, right, as they were before. So 6 model squad will cost you 260. And the third squad of 6 models will remain at 280. But 3-man squads have gone down. And Death Company have also dropped as well by 5 points per. So that's pretty good. That's pretty fantastic. I think the biggest one for me would have been the Sanguinary Guard. That's the biggest one. So Demons. Oh, a lot of changes here. Look at that red. Oh, my goodness. So Beasts of Nurgle up 5 to 10. Blood Crushers 10 to 20 up. Epitome up. Demonettes up. Just like I said in the intro, everyone. Fiends are up. Like, I can't read through all these guys. Just like just wall of red. You know, stop, make it stop. You know, it's like an exorcism. You know, the demons just got trashed. But they were very strong with Emperor's Children as well. Chaos Knights. So drops for Chaos Knights overall. Okay. So Knight Lancer went down by 10. Rampager 10. Knight Despoiler 20. Atropos went down by 10. Interesting, because that was actually pretty good already. So it's interesting that would get a drop, because that was also pretty, it was already pretty good. So, yeah. CSM, another one of my factions. So Defiler went up again by 10 points. For the second unit though, only. So you're probably still going to take 1, but when you start heading into 2 and 3, probably 2. I don't know, let me know in the comments down below. You probably still want to be taking those. But yeah, so aside from that, pretty much the same by the looks of it. Just the Defiler, and we're likely going to see that across the board by the looks of it. So we have Titans. Okay, nothing. I mean, I probably shouldn't have even bothered opening that. So, all right. So Dark Angels. Now these guys have been crushing it. They've been a top army. So Ravenwing Black Knights, 3rd squad going up. Samuel going up by 10 points. Everything else is pretty standard. The Redeemer, obviously, following suit, up by 10 points. The Librarian Terminator up by 10 points. Not too bad, considering how good they've been going. Dark Angels pretty much remain where they are. Death Guard, mostly trending down. So Blightlord Terminators going down. 5 models, 5 points. 10 models, 10 points. Defiler, again, up. Blightspawn down by 5. Mortarion, as said in the intro, down by 15. Plagueburst Crawlers down by 15 and 10 points for the second. So that's pretty interesting because, yeah, they needed a bit of a pickup. Deathwatch. So Deathwatch were a sleeper. I have a Deathwatch army too. I actually have all these armies. I've got Death Guard army as well. What you see back there is just like the stuff that I access quickly. That's my mostly played shelf. My other shelves are like all around, yeah. Okay, so Deathwatch up. So Centurion Devastator squad up by 15 points for the 6 models. Now that's also in the Spacemarine one, but aren't we getting rid of them anyway? Why do we need, like, they're already dead, Games Workshop. They're already dead. It's like that meme from The Simpsons. It's like, stop kicking the horse. Like, they're gone. Why you need to raise the points? No one's going to be playing these. No one's going to be buying these. And Centurion Devastators, like, they weren't that good. Like, far out. Redeemer up, Librarian up, same crap. So otherwise, Deathwatch stays the same. They're already pretty decent at the moment. So, okay, Drukhari, the same in terms of points. Emperor's Children, here we go. Up, Defiler up, Lord Exultant up by 10. 3rd unit up by 10, all the way up to 100. Demonettes, Fiends, Seekers, Keeper of Secrets, all up. Okay, so that's a pretty big, especially the Lord Exultants. That's a pretty big raise. Gene Stealer Cults, looks like they're staying the same. Knights, Grey Knights that is. Redeemer up. Paladin squad going up. 10 models, 10 points to 460. And then 3rd units taking the step cost up. 25 points for 4 models. Okay, that's quite a bit. Purgation squad going down. So maybe, you know, it might be an idea to start running more of them. Otherwise, not too bad. Not too bad at all. It's pretty light-handed there. Imperial Agents. Like, are they even a faction yet? I don't think so. But anyway, so they're nothing going on there. Just like the rest of their faction, nothing going on. Pure Knights. So this will be interesting. No changes. They're pretty strong though. Leagues. Ooh, Thunderkin up 10 points for 6 models. Going 170. And a 3rd unit up again on the step cost. Down on the Berserkers, down on the Earthshakers, down on the Warriors by 90 points. And Steeljacks going down. Okay, cool. Mostly downward trends for the leagues. Necrons. Necrons, oof. Yeah, these guys needed to go down hard, guys. And looks like they did. We've got the Red Ocean here. The Red Ocean. So Locust Destroyer is up. So I didn't mean down, I mean up. So up by 5 points. Oh my god, there's just too much. It's just everywhere. It's just up, 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 up. So if you play Necrons, take a look at this. Because there's too much for me. It's crazy. It's a massive nerf. If you haven't worked it out, that's what you call a nerf. That's what you call the nerf bat. Alright, so honestly, I think Necrons are like the hardest hit here. Orks, well, you know, they're flavor of the month and they're going to be broken for a while. Expect Orks to be broken for a while Games Workshop earn their money. Necrons. Oh, sorry, I just did Necrons. Sorry about that. Space Marines. We're likely to see the Redeemer go up. Oh, hang on a minute. What's up with this? Oh, here we go. Vulcan's up by 10 points. I went too fast. Librarian up. Redeemer up. Same thing as before. And Centurion Devastator Squad, just like, yeah, again, like I covered it. Like, why? Space Wolves. All right, this would be interesting. Another one of my factions. Thunderwolf Cavalry up. Up the 3rd unit. Up by 20 points. Really? Did they really need to go up, GW? They weren't that good. They weren't, like, seriously. Like, Space Wolves are doing alright, but I think you should have just left them where they were. Wolfguard Terminators going up. 5 models, 5 points, 155 points. 10 points on the 10 model squad. Going up to 310. Really? Yeah, I don't know. This is a bit heavy-handed, I think. 3rd unit costs going up as well. Everything else has stayed the same. But Land Raider, Librarian, blah, 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 going up. Tau. Oh, please let me see some razors here. Battle Suits. Star Scythes. Crisis Star Scythes. Going up 10 points. 3 models to 100 points. 10 points on the 3rd unit as well. Everything else holds. Twin Lance up by 10 points. Should have been 20. Should have been 20 points on Twin Lance. Up to 230 points. Tiger Shark up by 20. And 2nd unit up by 20. Not enough. You need to nerf the tower harder. And Strike Swiftly went up by 10 points on the Monctar. 1,000 Suns, we went up on the Defiler. Exalted Sorcerer went up by 5 points. Infernal Masterer went up by 5 points. Sorcerer, model 10 points on the Sorcerer up. And 3rd unit, 10 points. Sorcerer in Terminator Armor, 5 on the 1st model, 5 on the 3rd model. And the Uncrabalistic Crystal also went up by 10 points to 30 points on the Relic. Might have missed a couple there, guys. Sorry about that. Chaos Titan Legions. Forget it. And we have the Nids. Exocrine down by 5. 3rd unit down by 5. Maleceptor, 1 model down by 10. 3rd unit down by 10 on the step cost to 190. Pyrovores. Okay, so this is a mixed bag. So Pyrovores, 1 model went down by 5, down to 40. 2 models went up by 5. 3 models went up by 5. And 3rd unit, 1st model went down by 5. 2 models went down. My goodness. This is why I play 30k more, guys. Bloody heck. What the? Make up your mind. Just do more the same. Alright, Turn Effects is down by 10 points. Tyrant Guard up by 10. Zoanthropes down by 10. And the Synaptoprescience upgrade. Synaptoprescience upgrade went up by 5 points. Did I get that right? Did I pronounce that right? My God, probably not. Let's see. And World Eaters. World Eaters. Fix the World Eaters, GW. Fix them right now. I want to bring my boys out because my 30k army's coming and I want to play them in both systems. So what do we got? We got Khorne Berserkers going down by 10 points. That's good. That's really good. And that's it? Really? Oh, I could have put it a bit down than that, man. These guys were struggling hard. But anyway, that's a snapshot of the points raises and reductions. So we'll see how it goes over the next month, everyone, and we'll see what Games Workshop do with the system and how good they can get it to go, how precise they can get it before they go to the quarterly updates. Anyway, comments down below, guys. I'll see you in the comments, and I'll catch you in the next video.